I'll be honest with you boys. I was quite scared to make this video. Quite embarrassed to make this video. Because from the start of this year, I've been smoking, gaming, and watching porn. This video is going to be vulnerable, open, honest, and I hope you can find some value in that. Because I found value in being honest with myself. This was the other day. It's the last, 3 months or so. I haven't been proud of who I am. I haven't been proud of the things that I've been doing. And I've been, questioning myself on why are you doing these things? Saying, oh no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it today. I'm not going to do it today. And I would end up doing it. I'd end up just, picking it up and smoking it. I'd end up sitting at my computer and opening up games. And end up, opening up porno browser and doing that. It's just the fucking speaking about that. The sheer embarrassment and just guilt that I have. Shame that I have for just even doing these things. This, I don't know if any of you could speak about this to someone, but I'm a quite open person, but even this, I feel quite, I feel minging just speaking about it, just knowing that I did that, knowing that I fell back into that life. I wasn't happy when I was doing these things. I constantly felt tired. I constantly kept questioning myself, kept doubting myself within these moments, because I just couldn't stick to, one day, I'd maybe go a day or so without them, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, and then the next day I'd just fall again, and I would sit down, I would game, I wouldn't be proud of myself, and so then I'd start smoking, and because I started smoking, then I'd start, opening up the browser, and it was just one thing leading to the next. The truth is I fell off. But what really helped me was a meditation. Now, I haven't done meditating, and I've been talking about meditation for most of my videos, a lot of my videos, how good it is, and how beneficial it is, and all this sort of stuff. But the truth is I haven't been doing it for 4 months now, and I've realised the other day, last week, was the first time I did it in 4 months, and this was the start of me not doing these habits. This was the start of me improving again. This was the start of me being who I want to be again. Just from one meditation, I could say no to gaming. I could say no to smoking. I could say no to opening a browser. Just from one meditation, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how it was just so easy after just one meditation. These 4 months I've been telling myself, no, don't do it, no, don't do it. And then I did one meditation one day, and that whole week, the whole week last week, I didn't smoke, I didn't game, I didn't open up a browser. Just from one meditation, it made me stop consuming and start actually being more productive with my day, because I was a bit more bored, because I had more time on my hands, because I wasn't gaming, I wasn't smoking, I wasn't having a fucking wank. I had more time on my hands. I had, I felt an urge inside of me. I felt energy inside of me to actually do things, to actually work towards my business. Because, the truth is I fell off, especially the last month I fell off. I would tell myself, oh, I've got this to do today. I wouldn't do it. I've got this to do today. I wouldn't do that. It'd take me about a week to do one thing, one simple thing, for me to just sit down for an hour, maybe 2 hours, and do it. It'd be completed. It would be, out of my head. But then it was just there. Because my mind, I'm constantly like going. I was running twice a week. I was working out 5 times a week. I was thinking about food. I was thinking about business. Like, my head was just constantly going. And just because of that one meditation, that 30 minutes of meditating, just let my brain rest. I was fully present in that moment, fully, aware of the things that I was thinking, aware of the things that I was doing. And I could say no. And it allowed my brain to just rest from not constantly working. Because even though I was resting, at night time, I was on my phone. I even give up reading at night time because I just found myself scrolling again. Not many people will talk about this sort of stuff because it's, fucking really embarrassing. Really embarrassing to talk about this stuff. But that one meditation saved me from so much, even though it was 3 months, it could have been 6 months. It could have been a whole year where I was doing these habits that was going to hold me back, that was going to, take up my life, take up most of my time, being productive, improving myself, changing who I am. I'm thankful, I'm grateful that I've experienced that now. I'm grateful that I went through it again, and I've realised that how important meditating is. There's some things in our life that these will happen. This is a lesson that how important meditating is for my mental health, for the things that I'm doing in my life, how aware I am of the things that I'm doing, even just stopping the bad habits. Like I said, I couldn't stop. I was telling myself, I don't want to do this. Literally just telling myself, I don't even want to do this. Why am I smoking? Why am I gaming? I'm wasting time. I was literally saying that to myself. I just couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop. And just from one meditation, it was that simple. This one meditation could be, the thing for you. It could stop you doing the bad habits that you don't want to do. You might find yourself telling yourself, speaking in your head, why am I doing this? Questioning yourself, doubting yourself. Why am I doing this? And that meditation, that rest, might stop you seeking that dopamine. Might stop you seeking that short-term happiness. Because that's all it was. It was short-term happiness. Once I give my brain a rest, I could go again. Because I've got all these things going on, all these, my days filled with things to do. Work and gym and eating, cooking and all this sort of stuff. I just feel like my brain's constantly going. Obviously having conversations as well. My brain's constantly going. And when I was able to sit there for 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I was just picking up my phone. Or I was listening to music. Or I was watching porn. Or I was gaming. Or I was smoking. I found ways to distract myself every moment of the day. But when I didn't, when I chose to choose meditation, when I chose to do this one simple thing for 30 minutes out of my day, it's completely changed my week. It's completely changed my diet. I was better at eating this week. I have been eating more carnivore this week. I have been eating quite good recently anyway, but I'm moving towards more carnivore. I've been eating quite a lot of meat anyway, 100 grams of carbs, but I've been eating 200 to 250 grams of protein every day, and it's just been so easy to do. But now I've had that meditation, I want to go more towards carnivore again because of how lean I was looking. I was getting stronger even though I was losing weight. It was just great. But the point of this video is to make you aware of, how meditation can affect us, how not doing meditation can affect us, how this one simple habit that we know is, good for our mental health, good for just our life in general, our brains, giving our brains a chance to rest. But I just didn't realise how it affected me, how it's completely changed my life. Like, just not doing it for them 4 months, like, my life has felt like it's going backwards just because I haven't been doing meditation. Like, I've still been journaling, still been reading every morning, but at night time I haven't been reading. And, I've been picking up these bad habits again. And that's just come from one meditation, that I've started to reverse all of this, that I've started to be, look towards more of the future, look towards improving myself again, changing myself, and not choosing the quick happiness. And I think if you're struggling with something like this, then I hope a meditation can do the same for you. Because this has been 3 months of, you could say it's a waste, but it's been one big lesson. It's been one lesson that has taught me that how important meditation is in my life. That's the mindset we need right here, is to not beat ourselves up about these last 3 months of wanking, smoking and gaming. Because that's, in some sense, it can, like, this shame, this like embarrassment that I feel right now is pushing me more towards improving and not doing these things again, just because of the shame. Like, I don't want to make another video like this again. Like, I feel fucking minging. I feel disgusted in myself for doing these things. But I also feel, that I've learned a lesson here, that I've learned how important meditation is. And, there's a positive come out of this negative. And that's the mindset we need here, is to think about the positive. Yes, I've wasted, 3 months doing, shit work and bad habits. But what I've learned last week is how important meditation is, and how different my life is going to be for the rest of this year from now on. Because meditation is going to be part of my daily routine. Because it's fallen out of my daily routine. I was doing it here and there, once a week, once every couple of days. But I wasn't doing it every single day, and I know now how important meditation is. I hope this helps, boys. I hope this is valuable information. I hope this can help you. Love you.